Hi fellow Cancers, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and I'm a Swedish Australian living and working in southern Sweden as a medium, psychic, healer and artist. You've heard it all before, but if the reading doesn't resonate, then you can always check your other planets. I'm such a klutz, I'm sorry. I've only been doing this for 20 years, I still can't shuffle. Check your other planets. These readings are very specific, very concrete, and if it doesn't resonate you, maybe you recognize somebody in your vicinity who would benefit from looking at the video. And if that's the case, please share it with them. And I'd appreciate it if you share it in any case. And even more if you would press the thumbs up button. And even more if you would subscribe. I need all the support I can get. This is the 6th reading I do for you guys. So I'm very new and I'm having a great time. But of course it's going to take a long time to build up a following. That's normal. And if you'd like to leave a comment, maybe come with some suggestions with what you would like to see, you're welcome to do that. And if you're on a mobile, don't forget to scroll all the way down to the bottom to leave that comment. Thank you. Now let's see what Spirit needs you to know. No cards flipped? Right, okay. The tarot deck that I work with is called the Goddess Tarot. They're made by Chris Walter, an American artist. They taught me everything I know. They're wonderful. And the whole major arcana is made up of different goddesses from different time periods from all over the world. They're wonderful. I see a young Cancer woman with a broken heart. Let's see. I also see the Gemini man that came up in Gemini's reading. He's here. This daughter, this young woman or young girl is his daughter. He's coming up upside down. He's coming up in the reverse next to the family life. And we saw that in that reading as well, that possibly he had lost his family. And I think that's definitely the case. And I think he has a wife and a daughter in an air sign and a wife in earth. So she's probably Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. And the daughter, like him, a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius. There's also a sun here who comes up as a fire sign, an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Powerful young man. So I think the daughter's siding with the mother and she's finding her recovery and all this just by being with mum. And the son is stoic and handling it in that way, being strong. But cards also talk about his sacrifice. He's very well aware of it, but he's just being very stoic and handling the fact that this is the way it is now. It's us three and mum. But here's the broken-hearted little girl, Cancer daughter. A princess in cups coming up in the reverse with her broken heart next to her. And yes, she's feeling quite guilty. So I don't know at what age, but I do know that it happens to children of divorcing parents, that they take on the responsibility, that they don't really understand that it's a problem between mum and dad, that they actually feel that if dad leaves us, I must have done something wrong. And that's very important, of course, that divorcing parents are aware of this dynamic and can talk with the child concerned to explain that that's not the case. I feel also that this was daddy's girl, and that probably makes it a bit more difficult for her to handle. And she has a guilty conscience because that's certainly part of the dynamic here. Dad's left, or else, yeah, dad's left, and she feels that it's possibly her fault. This situation is also, of course, very karmic. Every family member needs to deal with it in their own way. So we saw that's probably the youngest girl here, just finding comfort in the mother. The son, certainly aware that there's been sacrifices made here with the family, but being very stoic. And then we have this young daughter who's at the moment falling apart. So I hope somebody recognizes her. She probably isn't watching this herself. But I certainly hope somebody recognizes the family situation here and can talk with this girl. There have been a lot of fights, which is very frightening for children as well. And it's all very karmic. Yeah, that's where I was before, where every family member has to learn their own way through this dynamic. It's very sad. Very sad indeed. I really hope she's recognized by somebody who's watching this video, and that you can talk to her, or her parents, of course. Yeah. So that's what the tarot had to say. And if you recognize this girl, we'll see what the Goddess Tarot would like you to let her know. The Goddess Oracle, the Goddess Guidance Oracle, looks like this. It was a present from my soul sister Julia in Australia. Let's see. Spirit, what would you like to tell this very young person who can't be watching this? She's too young. So it must come from somebody who knows her. So Spirit, what would you like for them to tell this girl, or what would you like to tell the person who recognizes her? Please. All right, then I'll cut the deck. Butterfly Maiden. Transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Well, that can certainly be. If there's been a lot of fighting at home, the children will be a lot more relaxed. But I think somebody needs to talk to her, needs to reassure her that this is better for the family and it's better for the father, and that they both love her very much, but it's going to be peaceful now. And she hasn't really lost either one of them. They still love her, they're still her mum and dad. This is what she needs to be reassured with. Yogic Path. Cards written by Sahara Rose. Artwork done by Daniel Knoll. And here we find lots of different deities, Hindi deities, and things from Ayurveda, spirituality, yoga. Yeah, two fell out. We'll look at Kriya. Kriya. Yeah, I don't know if it's a deity. We'll see. And Hanuman. Well, he's certainly a deity. Maybe there's a message for the two of you, both the girl herself and you who is going to talk with her parents and possibly herself. Spirituality. 21. This is Kriya. It's from spirituality. Effortless flow. Did I show you properly? It feels like maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. Life feels like a river that you're graciously floating down with ease. You're on the path to your Dharma, highest purpose, and doors are opening for you. One connection leads to another, and things are moving at high speed. Kriya. Don't feel overwhelmed. This is how life is meant to be experienced. When you're in Kriya, everything requires far less effort. The universe is propelling you in the direction of your Dharma and providing you with assistance to fulfill the very important role you play. You'll no longer have to push, but rather can surrender to the greater forces at play. Keep up the flow and don't lose sight of your greater goal, uplifting the vibration of this planet. I feel that was a message for you, dear person who's going to help this girl and her parents. Wonderful. And then we have Hanuman. Oh! 125. Here we are. God of courage. This is for the little girl. Hanuman represents the evolved mind and the potential we all have to no longer be enslaved to our thoughts, but rather surpass them. When Lord Rama asks Hanuman, "How do you look upon me?" Hanuman answers, "When I believe I am the body, then I am your faithful servant. When I know I am the soul, I know myself to be a spark of eternal light. And when I have the vision of truth, you and I, my Lord, are one and the same." To draw upon Hanuman symbolizes you're aware of this truth. You're more than your physical body, your ego self, your personality, your soul. The truth is that you are the divine, as we all are, split from the same source. Continue to practice meditative states where you're reminded of this universal truth to aid in your evolvement. I think children intuitively know this, but they might not be able to put it into words. But with your help, dear friend, you can explain this to her so that she can understand in a child's way. Thank you for watching, and all the best of luck to you. Bye.